Welcome back to another episode of the Cam and Mac Show, episode 36 to be exact. He's Cam.
And he is Max.
We are really excited about this show we have coming up for you. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about. Cam, tell us about what's up first?
I don't know. If I'm Cam, I'm just going to complain the whole time. And
Wow.
I'm sorry. I was thinking if this is the first episode somebody listens to, they're going to be really confused. Oh, that was a lot more emotion than I'm used to from you. Normally, it's just during like Hater Central.
Always keep you on your toes.
Okay, I don't want to go on this route. Every time I see anything related to Taylor Swift, whether it's people loving or hating her, I always think of you. Just so you know.
Let's go.
You've made yourself inseparable from her.
Did you see they're selling bags of trash from her wedding for $25?
That's not real. There's no way.
It is real. It is real.
Israel is a country.
Well, yes, it is accurate.
Okay, bags of trash, Taylor Swift. It is up here. A man collected trash from Taylor Swift's wedding, put it on sale for $25 a piece. Okay. The way you listed it, like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Showed it to me. I thought you were saying that like she was selling her trash. Would it surprise you though? Would it really?
No.
You know how she's had like these Taylor's versions of her songs?
Yes, like a million different albums of
I've read that it's something to do with who actually owns the music, and if she redoes them, she now owns them again. A lot of other bands have done this. So Def Leppard did this back in 2011 because I think Taylor Swift was actually like not important in this, but like she had something to do with it. Really weird. But they re-recorded a lot of songs because like they didn't own the originals, which is so weird to me that you can write music and it not belong to you. But
record labels, man, they're insane.
Oh yeah, it's so weird. Like if you write a book, I guess the publishing company owns it.
I don't begrudge her the owning her own songs. I begrudge releasing like 50 different special editions of each album that had like demos and other songs. Like, sister, just make one album and one bonus album.
There are some bands that are like that, and it kills me because I want to just listen to the album, but I want to like appreciate other things. It's whenever bands release a billion live versions. Okay, this isn't Coach Mac's Jukebox. This isn't Hater Central. Here's something that really bugs me, okay? I don't know if it's just because Styx is like my standard of everything. They have every like live album that they've ever released has been from one specific concert, front to back, or two concerts mixed together, okay? I don't want one one-off live recording from some show, but then there's a CD of like 50 different one-off live recordings. I don't want that. If I'm listening to a live album, I want the concert experience.
Yes. I agree.
The talking in between each song, the lead into the other song. I want that. I don't want, this one was recorded in Boston. This song was recorded in Los Angeles. And it just keep going over and over. I can't stand that.
I agree. Do you like Stop Making Sense, the Talking Heads concert?
I've never listened to that one.
It's really good. I think they filmed it at 2 locations, but it's like the same set list and the same like script for each time.
Okay. You know, there was a Foreigner concert that they recorded at the Ryman in Nashville, and the very, very end of the show, the video of Jukebox Hero, like that was the closer. The video of it, they did after the show. So Kelly Hansen was the guy that was the lead singer at the time. Because that was like, Lou Gramm has come back a little bit. Like, I had always heard he was too sick to sing. He doesn't sound great, but I mean, people get older. But he like jumped off. So Kelly Hansen jumped off of something during Jukebox Hero that he does every time. And he like slipped and fell. And so after the concert, they were like, hey, stick around. We're going to reshoot the Jukebox Hero scene. And like, I'm not upset about that of like, well, that's not the original one in that show. Like, that doesn't matter, you know? That's from the same show. Like, I need some consistency. Metallica has been doing their no repeat weekends where they'll play 2 nights in the same venue and they don't play a single song from the night before. That's really cool.
That just shows there are some artists who just couldn't do that because they don't have enough good songs.
Oh yeah, like I've mentioned, like I'm a huge Metallica fan. They have the songs. Let me tell you, there are other bands that I wouldn't say don't appreciate. I don't really care for, I guess. But I know that they, like, if they did the same thing, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm glad that you have the, what's the word? The wherewithal to think that you could do it. Whether you could do it or not is unrelated, I guess, you know? It's just if you do it or not.
Do you know Lou Gramm's real name? Louis Andrew Grammatico. Have you seen on SNL the What's Up With That sketches that they've done with Jason Sudeikis?
I haven't.
It's basically like Kenan Thompson is the MC of a game show or a talk show, and they always have 3 guests, but they never let them talk because they always cut into like the theme song, What's Up With That? And then Jason Sudeikis will jump out and start dancing. But every time he's like, we got back again at Lindsey Buckingham, and it's like some completely different person, and they're like, I'm not Lindsey Buckingham. It's like, Lindsey, that is a great costume of Nicholas Braun or whoever. You got to look these up, Greg. These are some of SNL's best.
I will need to do that then. Well, there we go. Let's get the show started after however long we've been going for this. Cam, we're not a sports show, okay? Correct?
Correct.
But I have a question for you. Are we a sports show?
What are frogs?
Never mind. The frog, it's the water man for the frogs. Okay, so here's why I'm thinking about this question, okay? We're not a sports show. Like when we started our show on the radio back in 2022, is that how that works? I don't know. But
is it?
I don't know. We talked about it. We were like, do we just want to do sports? And we're like, no, that's too niche of a subject. However, we talk about that every week. So what's the difference there?
What?
All right, good. We're not a sports show, right? But we talk about sports every week, correct?
Yeah.
So what's the difference in if we had just done a sports show? Like, I don't know the answer to this. We're workshopping this right now.
No, we wouldn't. It's a very small sliver of the total show.
So for what about the people that don't care about sports one way, shape, or the other?
I don't care. They can skip 30 seconds. I just like that has the auto jump ahead 30 seconds thing.
We do not jump ahead 30 seconds in this show. It's like minimum 8-minute segments. Okay, like I was thinking about this, like we're not a sports show. There are people that don't care about sports, but also I don't think a sports show would be good of us talking for 30 minutes just about sports, you know?
I have no interest in doing that.
I really don't either. So like I wasn't a huge sports fan until I was in college, honestly. Like that's just how it is. It was the community in college that made me care more about it. Like, I grew up going to UT games. I, like, vivid memories of my dad listening, like, having the TV on mute, watching a football game, like a Tennessee game, but listening to the radio broadcast, you know? This was, I guess, before, like, you know how, like, heavily delayed video and audio is now? It wasn't as heavily back then. Like, I have, like, the vivid memories of that happening. But as a whole, I don't have like the cred to just talk about sports for hours on end in like a credible situation, you know?
Also, the market's saturated. But
I
you
mean,
know what
yeah,
the
like
market isn't saturated by?
Cam and Max in the morning.
Yes, sir.
We've got the market cornered on that one, let me tell you. Is there anything in the sports world we need to talk about right now? I think we've covered everything.
The U.S. lost, and so like by the time you listen to this, the final may be done. The final's on the 19th.
The 19th. Yeah, that's not. It's not looking. It's not looking promising for this release.
See who wins of Germany or not Germany, France or Spain, and then England, Argentina, whoever they are.
I saw a thing. It was like something Argentina. You're our only hope. Not like pro Argentina, but anti.
I don't like Argentina. I'm anti. I think I'm going to root for England over Argentina in the semi.
I mean, I'd be down with that. 4th of July is done. USA is out. I'm cool with whatever now. Go England, go whatever. I just can't follow soccer. There's just too much happening. I think I missed out this year on the World Cup. I'm actually kind of excited for 4 years from now.
It won't the times won't be nearly as easy. We'll have to we'll be on a European time. There'll be really early games or. So.
Yeah, I probably, to be honest, I didn't even know the World Cup was happening in the United States until about halfway through, the first pod games. Like I was wondering why so many people were more concerned about it this time around. I genuinely didn't know.
Yeah, we're definitely not a sports show.
No, apparently not at all. College football, college basketball, NFL. Like that's what I mainly pay attention to now. So that's what you're going to get, Cameron's big on the NBA, so you're going to get NBA stuff. You're good at the niche thing. I wouldn't say World Cup is niche, but in this, think outside of America for a minute. It's not one of the
biggest event in the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Have we ever done an episode while the Olympics have been going on? I don't think so.
Surely we have.
Well, I mean, we took a break. I think we actually started the show back right when the Olympics were ending.
But didn't we have the Winter Olympics this year?
That's what I'm saying, but we didn't have our first episode. When did we have our first episode? Does it show that?
I have no idea.
Oh, I can't go see full version history. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Punch the Monkey was January or February, so.
Yeah, but we didn't have.
Yeah, look. Hornets mascot photobomb early February, but still. So this is mid-February or late February. We started the sport.
Okay,
show.
February 13th is when we started this document. Okay, wow. It doesn't feel like we've been having the show for that long.
This run is almost longer than the original run was.
Well, I'm trying to think. Almost, because we started in October, and then we ended June because it was right after the Celtics won.
Was the second week of October.
I don't know. We can figure that out. None of that has to do with we're not a sports show. I don't really know. Oh, well, I know what I was going to look up. I was going to look up when did the Olympics end. The 2026. February 22nd. So the Olympics were actually still going on.
Our overlap with the Olympics lasted just about how long Lindsey Vohn's comeback did.
I don't even know what that means.
Remember she hurt her knee, but it's still or she tore her ACL and she's like, I'm still gonna compete, and then she immediately got hurt on her second run. I think we've spent enough time in this segment.
That is why we're not a sports show, in case anyone was concerned. Why don't we take a listen to the Coach Max Jukebox? This is the part of the show where you'll get some suggestions. No silly songs here. I have two. One that I thought of just earlier. I'm going to go with that other one first. Have you heard of Return of the Mac? Have you heard that song?
Yes.
Okay. I can't explain why. Songs like Return of the Mac make me think of being in my dad's car on the way home from church on a Wednesday night, dark, just listening to music on the radio. That's the vibe I get from it. And it's a beautiful vibe. A few weeks ago, that song popped up just in rotation, and I've listened to it individually a few times since then, and it's a good song.
Is that they use it on ads a lot? Or I've seen it on the ads before.
It's gotten turned into that. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if it was like I don't know who Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison. I can't remember if he was a member of Boyz II Men or not. I felt like he had some kind of connection to Boyz II Men. No, he didn't, apparently. I'm making that up entirely. Okay. He's only 52. Would you have thought that the person who wrote that song is only 52?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, well, sure. Never mind then. I don't know. It's a 90s song. Like, it came out, when did it come out? It was released in 96. It sounds like such an 80s song. It said on the Wikipedia page, the single that was released, the length of the UK version is 4 minutes 34 seconds.
Yeah.
The US version is 7 minutes 20 seconds. I have not listened to the 7 minute 20 second version. I also feel like that wouldn't be the US. Like normally US is like the Billy Joel song that's like they cut it down to 3:05. Like we're all about quick and easy songs, you know?
A study needs to be done on this. My neighbor mowing when I do this show. Like, we record on a Monday, he's mowing. We record on a Tuesday, he's mowing. Sunday afternoon, he's mowing. It's just remarkable.
We've never done Sunday afternoon. Like, this is very out of the ordinary. And we don't ever record this early either. Normally we're recording like post 3 o'clock. He knows.
It is ridiculous.
We need to check our messages. Like, is there a third person there? Like, have we been hit by some spyware? Who knows? Cameron, I've been trying to think of what POTZ means.
I like doing that now. Yeah.
I like that. Can I have a hint?
Cooper is a lyric in the song.
Okay.
That's why I thought of it.
POTRZ.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do I know this?
Yeah, you'll know this.
Oh, okay. Potatoes on the run.
Close. It's
what?
No. So
okay.
You put okay, well that's a spoiler, but like I saw Cooper and I thought Gary Cooper. It's Putting on the Ritz.
Oh, that is a good song.
Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper.
Putting on the Ritz.
Well, there's some more before that, but yeah. Have you seen the music video for that song?
I don't know if I ever have, actually.
It's crazy. I think that guy's just a one-hit wonder. But who did that song? Let me look up.
For the longest time, I thought Putting on the Ritz. A song by Taco? That's the guy's name?
Well, yeah. So this is an Irving Berlin song, but the version I'm thinking of...
published in 1929. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a classic song. Putting on... That's why Gary Cooper's mentioned. Put on the Ritz, gotcha. Taco. So...
this is the version that everybody knows, though.
Yeah, the Wikipedia article is just...
It's weird.
Okay, retconned. Taco, /retconned. Taco, Putting on the Ritz music video. Completely different than what I remember. And the top comment is, the only thing that changed was super duper. It's mocking... so some blackface was cut out. It's him mocking the original a little bit.
Gotcha. There's nothing on the Wikipedia page about the music video. Oh, there's just this little bit. I see that now, yeah.
He channels Tim Curry, someone on Reddit said. He does look like Tim Curry in that music video.
On this like picture that's on Wikipedia of the single, looks like... I wouldn't say just like Tim Curry, but definite Tim Curry vibes. Have you seen a recent picture? Oh my goodness. Have you seen a recent picture of Taco? This is not what you're going to be expecting.
Dutch Indonesian. Say his last name for me.
Taco Okurse?
That's probably right. Why does he look like that?
He looks like a guy that is like a greeter at a church, you know?
But I don't know. Well, he was on The Masked Singer. Was
he really?
He was a strawberry on The Masked Singer, yeah.
The highlight of his career.
He's 70 years old. He was born in Jakarta, Indonesia, or Jakarta if you're from there.
What a career.
What? Truly. Wow.
Well, I'm glad Alice Cooper sent us on this rabbit hole. Alice Cooper is my other suggestion this week. What do you know about Alice Cooper?
Basically nothing. Is this the bat? No, Ozzy's the bat guy. Who's Alice Cooper?
The what guy?
The bat guy.
Oh, you mean Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
No, actually, Alice Cooper did something similar. So Alice Cooper, his real name is Vincent Furnier. He is from Detroit. He did Schools Out and No More Mr. Nice Guy. Those are probably the two songs you'd know. You know Schools Out. Like, you've heard Schools Out at some point.
It's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, you have. Have you look up a picture of Alice Cooper? Like, have you done that?
I'm looking. Yes. He looks like, what's that? Who's that woman in the Injustice series? Zenyatta? Is it Zenyatta? That's also an Overwatch hero, but isn't that a DC character? I think
Zatanna is a DC character. Zatanna, she's like a magician.
Yeah. Yes. He looks like her.
Okay. Anyways, I've been I pulled up a picture of her. I'm actually getting that vibe a little bit.
It's the top hat.
It is 100%. So Alice Cooper, known for shock rock. Okay. I've known the greatest hits. Whenever I was a freshman, I bought Alice Cooper's greatest hits at the Walmart in South Jackson. Unrelated. I don't want to go down this road. The $5 CD bin needs to make a comeback. Okay. Like, I would find so many good just songs because I would buy $5 CDs because they're $5, you know? I would know one song, like every once in a while, you'd get a CD that was just garbage. Like the one song you wanted was cool, and then everything else is like, all right, I think I'm good. Anyways, regardless, I've been listening to Alice Cooper a lot. I knew the vibe of him, but I've wanted to listen to the original stuff. So the band was called the Alice Cooper Band, and people kept assuming that Vincent Furnier, his name was Alice Cooper. And there's a song on their third album, and the lyric is, she asked me why the singer's name was Alice, and it's just like, it's not. But he changed his name legally to be Alice Cooper, and he says that that's one of the best decisions he ever made, because it instantly made him more marketable. What would you consider shock rock? Like, what do you think of when you hear that?
Music I don't like.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think you would like much of Alice Cooper. I think there are some songs you would like. Their early songs are a little rough. I think the early stuff exemplifies some of the worst qualities of 70s music. I love 70s. Like, that's my favorite generation of the music, okay? It's some of the worst also. It sounds a lot like The Doors, and I hate The Doors.
I like The Doors, some of their songs.
I can't stand them. I like Light My Fire, and that's it. Break On Through to the Other Side's actually okay. No, there's a lot of, like, whenever it's just, like, a lot of heavy bass, and then, like, just some keyboardist doing whatever in the background, and the drums always have that, hi-hat sound of, like, like, just over and over. After 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, I get it. Let's go to the next song. No, a lot of the songs that they wrote are like scary influence, I guess. There was one I was listening to the other night. It was like 10 o'clock. Everybody in my house was asleep. And like, it was getting to the point where I was like, I need like another light on. Like, I had an overhead light on, but I need another light on. Like, just the way the sound was happening in my ears was a little much. But I've been pretty pleased with the music that I like didn't know. It's neat. I like Alice Cooper. His dad is a preacher, and he is like, so like Alice Cooper like was like satanic at one point, but then like his dad was like, no, like and I don't know what denomination, but his dad was like defending him of being like, it's part of an act, like on stage. And it's like, you know what? That's cool. Apparently he's like a devout Christian now. Didn't know that, but big fan of Alice Cooper. Didn't think I would. The songs that are really good are really good. Everything that's not, it's not.
That's music in a nutshell right there.
I mean, it kind of is. Cameron, you've mentioned the lawnmower outside, but do you hear any birds?
No, I saw a bird on my way here. But
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I actually have a tweet of the week for us.
oh,
So
okay.
I'm going to send this to you. I wanted to send it to you, but I haven't because I need the initial reaction to you. Okay. So,
Ready.
and I'm going to describe it as I'm sending it. The tweet says my new pet peeve is players releasing a bow instead of an arrow. So, the bow and arrow celebration that people do.
Yes.
Here's why this has gotten to me. I just sent it to you. So if you're right-handed, okay, you hold the bow with your left hand, you pull the arrow back with your right hand, and then what do you do?
I have seen this tweet. I saw it yesterday.
Okay.
You release your right. You release the arrow.
Yes. You release the arrow, not the bow, okay? And I saw the video and I was like, yeah, this guy has a point. And then I was like, how often have you seen people actually releasing the bow instead of the arrow?
I don't know. I haven't thought that's.
I'm going to tell you, I don't think that actually happens that much. I think this was a one-off situation.
And he said his pet peeve. It's not a pet peeve.
Yeah, that. I think that was what struck me with it. It was like, this guy is just looking for engagement farming. I've searched on Twitter, bow and arrow, arrow celebration, every variant that I could. The closest I found was people releasing both hands at the same time. But, I don't think that's as egregious, That's not how a bow and arrow works. I think this guy, found one instance and decided to get really mad about it.
Yeah. I would never do that. You know what I hate, though, is the celebration, the stank celebration. I hate it. I will root against my own team if I see a football player do that.
So Cam Ward has made that. It's called scuba, just so you know.
I hate it.
My high school tennis girls have informed me of it. They taught Lily Jo how to scuba, and so every once in a while she'll do it, and it's really cute. But, yours is an actual thing that happens. This guy made this, he saw one instance of it and was like, no, that's not, that I don't like that. It's that's fine, but it only happened once.
Yeah, I didn't put as much critical thought into it as you did, but I think about it.
Hey,
I don't know if I've ever seen
okay.
someone release the bow.
Exactly. I don't think that happens. I think this guy made this situation up because every instance I found, either the right thing happened or they did both hands at the same time, which, to be fair, the hand that's furthest out from you is what's going to draw the most attention. So it makes sense if you do something flashy with the hand holding the bow. I get it. I just think this guy got really mad. Now, there was one quote tweet of it that it was just the quote tweet of, we're losing recipes, and that's really funny.
I do like that reference.
That's a good one. But anyways, what do you have for us?
Speaking of losing recipes, I was looking at my Twitter header. I don't know what painting that is, and I tried to find it quickly, and I can't find it. It's a cat looking at a bowl of milk, and he's very upset. So I cropped it though, and I don't know whose this is. So I gotta try and figure that out after the show ends.
What is your profile picture on Twitter?
That's Nolan Ryan, brother.
Oh, Nolan. Why Nolan Ryan?
It's my middle name, brother.
Nolan Ryan? Your full middle name?
Well, just Ryan. Nolan
I know,
Ryan.
I knew that.
Or, no, that's not Nolan Ryan. That's Ryan Sandberg. What am I talking about? That's Ryan Sandberg.
Okay. How long have you had Tyler Hero in your bio?
I think he said that quote 6 years ago. That might have been from the bubble.
I'm looking at your bio.
So there's a lot of Easter eggs, man.
I'm getting some good stuff. The recipes that we thought were lost.
The rat is from this account that I follow. It's just everyone needs to put a rat in their bio, and they had some funny post 10 years ago, and I was like, oh, I'll put a rat in my bio.
I remember that though. What was the point of that?
I don't know. Yes, legalize rats. I post my rats on X and YouTube. Subscribe. The rat review on YouTube. He's made a game. The guy's very active. He has 4,000 tweets. That's not that many. He joined in 2021, so okay, he's got the rat in his profile.
Okay, so here's where I saw it. This is just on the Google AI. protect against paid verification. The trend started in late 2022 after Elon Musk took over the platform and announced the change to the $8 per month for the blue verification.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Also, it says hashtag ratified, which I just, wordplay is good.
Ratified. Yeah. So my tweet, I'm going to go back to it. This one, well, there's also some VAR stuff, like the replay, and, Balogun got his card rescinded. This one was good. It's old, but it's older code, but it checks out. Former FIFA president Sepp Blatter, currently serving a 12-year ban from the organization due to his role in the 2015 corruption scandal, voices a concern about lifting Balogun's red card. He tweeted about it like, this is outrageous. Like, brother, you were banned from FIFA because you were corrupt. It's like pot calling the kettle. The other one, this resonated with me. It's from Cohen is a Ghost. He says, quotes, "How were people writing 10-page papers before AI? We were smarter than you. You could have been smart too, but you sold your brain for nothing."
Listen, AI is great as a tool. If you can't do things without AI, that's a problem. I don't, and maybe that's ableist. I don't think it is.
It's not ableist.
It's I'm sure, like, were people like, oh, why would you use a bulldozer when a shovel does just fine? It's like, no, like the volume of, and maybe I don't.
One of my favorite genres on Twitter is when that community is like complaining about like you hang your phone up to charge on a ledge. Some people can't reach those, and the quote retweet's always like, "You people can't do anything."
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. It's bad. What was the one you told me? It was like not a long time ago, but in the office, it was like Uber Eats, but for people to come and microwave your food for you.
Yes. And this woman was like, "I don't have the energy to put the food in the microwave." I'm like, okay, then you don't have the energy to do anything.
Like, I'm not. I don't. What am I trying to say? Give me a second. Let my brain think here. Like, I don't want to downplay like depression or like anything like that, because like depression can just be miserable where you're just like, I can't get out of bed. I get that. But to that extent is insane.
But I don't even think, I think it's like they were just a Gen Z person, so I don't even think it's quote unquote legit. I think it's just them like learned helplessness.
That's a very, learned helplessness is probably the best way to explain that. Yeah.
By the way, I can't find this cat. Side note, I said I stuttered there and I thought of I Can't Stand Losing You by the Police.
Oh, that's a good song.
But
your brother's gonna kill me and he's 6'10".
Yeah. The Sting's voice. I like Sting's voice. I can't find the cat painting, nor can I. I looked up. I put that Tyler Hero quote in my profile the night it happened. I may be the only person to ever think of that quote as notable. Like, I watched his post-game interview and I immediately put that in my bio. I can't find it anywhere.
I'm Googling it, and the Google AI has nothing for it.
Yeah.
Is that lost media?
I don't know. It might be. So there's Reddit pages where you can go and find anything. And I couldn't find a book the other day, so I went to Reddit and I was like, what is this book? And 5 minutes later, someone with a skill, we'll say, was like, it's this book from this year and this edition. You can find it here. And I was like, thanks, man. This is amazing.
Do you have that skill for any like subsect category?
I don't know. Not like those. I mean, maybe like if you ask me like a Beatles song or something, or a Star Wars.
I was going to say like
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island, really? Okay. Most like very, I wouldn't say very, I don't think I could get it like without looking stuff up to get to the final answer. But like when like people are like, oh, who is this voice actor? It was like, oh, it's this person. They were in this episode. This is the thing you're thinking of. if it's like, hey, this guy, John Lennon, what band was he in? Like, oh, blah, 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 blah. He was also on David Bowie's Fame. He was also in, there was another thing he's in. I can't think of it right now. I don't know. I feel like music, video games, and like 90s, 2000s animation those are my fortes.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that with like Andy Griffith. Like, what disc and season was this episode on? I was like, yeah, I know.
Yes.
The Haunted House was on season 4, disc 1.
Man, that is like, that's a skill that no one, maybe it shouldn't be appreciated, but I resonate with that 100%.
Stay tuned, by the way, for more Gilligan's Island content to come.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Does that bring us to the last segment of the show?
Yeah, I'm still looking for this cat.
Are you doing the Google AI or reverse image search?
No, I'm just. Oh wait, I could do that. Good one.
Cam, do you have any news for us?
So, the town I'm in a small town, living in a lonely world, and there's no trains here. But so, like, what this was like, we had a springtime, summertime election. So it's like a town of like, I don't know, 400 people, 500 people. And so we got new mayor, new councilman. So last week, all of a sudden, it's like the police force of this town is gone. And people are like, what do you mean? Yes, like a statement like the police department posted like, we are gone. There's none left. Like, what? So this has just kicked off this saga, and local small town news is just the best. Shout out to what Mark Blackwater's band used to be called.
Four Docs and a Jock.
They changed it to Small Town News. It's just people get riled up. There's all those community pages that are always entertaining, and so things are going off. Like someone was like, "I'm the sheriff now," like Captain Phillips. So we don't know. There's two camps. Camp 1 is the clearly, obviously corrupt council people who are like, no, they were not fired. They were put on a leave of absence. The police chief, though, put out a letter, I think, but we don't know for sure if the letter was from him because it was posted by someone else, but I don't know. There's a letter purportedly by the police chief. The plosives are going crazy right now. And it was like, I had a spat with them, and it was like, hey, we want you to run the city police this way. And he's like, no. And they say, okay, you're going to do it, or we're going to fire you. And he's like, no, so I quit. Then they had a town, like a meeting scheduled, and they canceled it. And apparently evidence was stolen from the evidence locker, which I have to ask, like, how big was this evidence locker? Was it like a filing cabinet next to the secretary's desk? Like, it can't, there's no evidence in Barry.
Okay, well, hold on. When you think of evidence locker, like, what does that bring to mind?
Psych, and like downstairs they had a big closet of stuff.
Yeah, like it's close to where like Woody's morgue, or Woody's like
yeah. Where they do
dead person room
and stuff. Yeah,
it makes me think of like a vault, like that. Yeah,
this was like, I can't be. The police station is like in the same building as like the sewage department, so it's like this is not a big place. So that was something.
Did we talk about Watergate last time? Have I talked about Watergate with you recently?
I can't remember.
Okay, just espionage and like politics and theft, like just Watergate coming to mind. Anyways, I have nothing else to add.
So I don't know what's gonna happen. I told there's someone else who I just guessed my pin incorrectly to get my messages back. Why does Messenger do that? This lawyer picked it up like, hey, I'm following up on this. Then there was this post from, I can't say his name, it was a fake name. I do not reside in Barrackville, but I am close to the area. If anyone requires private security services in lieu of law enforcement availability, I will be available late July when my contract in DC is up. Events, bodyguard EP, static and roving patrol, I do it all. Feel free to message me privately. I cannot go into details about my clientele, but you know who they are. His profile picture is like a derpy cat, and his name is Seymour Huge something. And he's like, the screen name's for anonymity. I'm like, okay, sure, pal.
Okay, but you picked one with a pun that's unbecoming.
So people are like, why would we ever need this in this small town? This is so ludicrous. So I'm just waiting to see, like, I'm gone next week, which will be all in the past by the time this is out. But like, if they have a meeting, I want to go so badly. I think it'll be so entertaining, and I can walk to it. So it's like, oh.
What if you come back from camp and everything is just burned down? Like there's no remains of this city. You're in the next Roanoke.
Then clearly Seymour Huge blank did not do his job and protect the town.
What if he was a plant and he's really like trying, what if he's with the mob, okay, the mafia, and he's trying to like force them to pay for it, and since they're not paying for his protection, like he's the one that comes in and just destroys everything. I think we're onto something. If you don't hear from Cam or myself in a few weeks, you know what happened.
So the lawyer said that police were not fired after they're relieved of duty post, but yet the cars have been sitting out there. Like no one is operating. So I can't tell if the sheriff is corrupt or if the council members are corrupt or if they all are, or like who's telling the truth. It's very entertaining, but it also, like, as soon as the election happened, it's like everything's changing. But it's funny because the county patrols the city anyway. So it's like we don't even need a police force.
Are you going to become a policeman now?
You know how much I have thought about, so like Ben Wyatt in Parks and Rec becomes mayor of Icetown, and Icetown bankrupts the city. And
what if you become mayor of
I can't tell you how. I mean, I won some elections in my day. I think a town of like 500 people, just seriously though, like more people voted in the Freed Hardeman SGA election than voted in this town mayor election.
You're not wrong. I think about, like, and this may not even make the show now, I think about like county commission in Henderson sometimes, and I'm like, I work for the school system. Like, I know people, but like I'm like already a public servant, you know, I guess. So it's like, should I get in with this? Who knows?
Yeah, it'd be so fun. I think it'd just be funny to run because it'd be a challenge to myself. Like, could I do this? Because I feel like I could do it.
Like there's a huge difference in a smaller position versus mayor. Like even if it's 500 people. Like,
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's all the old roots go deep, and there's some.
You're gonna get like blasted in some smear campaign.
Yeah,
they're gonna come in. You're gonna come home, and there's gonna be like a newspaper like where the letters are cut out, and there's like no more Cam and Max or else. Like,
yeah, I don't think
we're uncovering something here. Seymour better watch out. Well, do you want to wrap up the show like you started the beginning?
Sure. Let me get my head in the game here because. Well, it's been a good one, I think. That, you never know what you're gonna get when you don't have any notes down, but
like a box of chocolates. Sorry. That's okay, no, like I had the same thing. Like I had been thinking of things, but I was like, we just don't really have anything. Cam and I were both on the document like a minute before we called each other, and like not like madly typing things, but just like, oh, here's something, oh, here's something, oh, here's something.
Well, you never know. But anyways, thank you for listening to the show. I'm gonna nail this, and Greg's never gonna let me do it again, or I'll never let him do it again. That's what I mean.
keep going. You're doing great.
Be sure to listen each week on Spotify. And we say now YouTube, but it's been YouTube for weeks now. I think people
So
know.
it's just-
Eventually, you have to just segue out of the transition language. So be sure to listen each week on Spotify and YouTube, because that is the standard here. Let us know what you thought of the show. You can reach out to us, Greg, on Instagram at Cam and Max Show. That's all one word, Cam and Max Show. If you have something you want on the show, let us know. That rhyme is really bad. I don't like that. He's been Cam, or he's been Max.
And he has done flawlessly.
And we'll see you later.
What if there's another Cam and Max in the morning out there?
I don't think there is. I don't believe
I
it.
doubt it, but I'm gonna Google it real quick. Cam and Max in the morning. What? There's not, but the first thing that popped up, there's a YouTube channel called Revolt, and it's called Cameron, but like there's no E. It's
Cameron?
CAM apostrophe Ron and Maze. So like $MA$E. Oh, they welcome Max B home after 18 years. That's where the Max was coming in. So there is a Cam and M show out there.